It was a very busy day at the Barney studio as the last few minutes of the show played. Remember kids, Barney always loves you. In the next episode, we will have a whole bunch of new friends who you'll love meeting with and talking to. Good night everyone, said the purple dinosaur as the camera finished rolling. The cast and crew filed out as Barney gazed over to a small list tacked onto the wall that read, "Tomorrow, meet Barney's new Dino friends, and capture them for the show. So it's finally time. I'll make sure to catch some humans for me to love," he said as he took the list off of the wall and disposed of it in the paper shredder, destroying the evidence. Currently, it was a busy day at the front door of the Barney studio, as a van pulled up to the studio and 8 kids got out. "So, the producers of this show want us to look over the studio for some reason?" asked a boy by the name of Rick as he looked around. "Yeah, I think they said one of those monster things that have been seen on the news was spotted nearby a week ago," said another boy by the name of Jamie as he gazed at the empty parking lot. The rest of the group all had to hide a frown at Jamie's statement. The group of 8 went inside the studio to see a note tacked to the wall near the front entrance. "The items have all been gathered down in Studio B and it's at the end of the left hallway." "Well, that was easy," said the third boy Billy as the group all headed down the hallway in silence for a bit before coming across Studio B, which was helpfully marked with a large letter B on a set of double doors. The group walked in to see the items of the reptile's presence, a set of 8 multicolored suits, all contained in a set of glass cases. "So, this is what the director left behind. What is it exactly?" asked Billy. "Well, from what the studio reported, a group of kids found it near the studio next to a creek and reported it to this studio," said another boy named Jason as he looked at the suits, finding it a rather odd thing for someone to leave behind. It didn't take long for the kids of the group such as Billy to see that this was a tool left behind by the someone to convert others who had caught and it would probably convert others if they touched it. Of course, everyone in the room was so focused on the colorful suits, they didn't notice something filtering in through the vents. "These suits seemed pretty lame," noted a girl named Trini, noticing how tired she was. It was true that not many of the kids had slept for long recently with their constant lives and now seemed like a good time to rest with no one watching and everyone feeling similarly sleepy. "Well, looks like it's time to sleep. Wake me if someone comes here," said the 6th kid named Zach as the group fell asleep on their floor, snoring softly. After about 5 minutes Barney came in and looked at the kids sleeping with the glass cases containing the dinosaur suits. "That was too easy. Now get to work, my children. We need to have our babies ready for the big show," he said as he watched the suits magically come out from the glass and onto the kids, noticing the suits covering them up completely. "Now begins the Dino process," chuckled Barney as he began to exit the room. Currently Barney was watching the group of 8 kids sleep soundly on the floor. Each of the colorful dinosaur suits that had the wearer's head inside of the suit's head. Jason was now in a red T-Rex suit as he wiggled and squirmed in his sleep. Billy was in a baby blue Triceratops suit as he cuddled with Kimberly, who was in a large plush pterodactyl suit done up in pastel pink. Tommy was in a green Stegosaurus suit with white plates as he snored slightly. Zach was in a black ankylosaur suit as he curled up like a cat with Trini in a yellow hadrosaur suit lying on top of him. Jamie was in an orange Spinosaurus suit as he snuggled up towards a pillow with Rick in a suit not dissimilar to Barney's own apart from its pink and purple color scheme with a large green heart on the chest. Currently, the group was coming to as they all yawned sleepily, definitely not all there for a few brief seconds. "And here's the first step," said Barney as his mitts hit a button on a remote as a nearby television turned on with the show Mother Goose Club. Barney watched as all of the 8 humans turned towards the television, clearly watching it due to the noise coming from it. He let the show play as the group's eyes glazed over as they watched the various nursery rhymes and childish songs play before he turned off the television and said, "Good morning, babies. I'm Barney the dinosaur, and I'm your new daddy," causing the adult eight to look around in confusion. Is this some kind of weird fetish prank?" asked Rick nervously. "This has got to be that purple monster Barney," muttered Tommy, though it was loud enough to be heard by everyone. This only added to the confusion of Rick and Jamie just in time for Barney to say, "It's time to sing and dance with your Dino dad. Ready?" "No. Like we'd everyone dance to something you sing," said Jason with a scowl. "Okay," said Barney as the group felt their suits move for them and forced them to stand up and hold mittened hands with each other and Barney in a ring.
I love you, you love me,
sang Barney as he watched the group all squirm and fuss as they struggled not to sing along due to the influence of their dinosaur suits. Barney would just keep up the pressure on them, and it didn't take long for Jamie and Rick to start singing in the first 2 minutes with the rest of the kids soon following after about 8 minutes of constant mental compulsion that soon left them worn out mentally and physically as they started panting heavily once the song was finished. "Looks like you're all tired. You deserve a break for being so good on your first song," said Barney as he turned off the lights with another button press. The room was soon lit up but a small projector, filling the room with various rainbow-colored lights and a slow-playing music box, playing Barney's theme song. The mental and physical drain of resisting the song and dance session coupled with being generally tired before being woken up was too much, and soon the group was back to sleep in no time, all squirming slightly as their minds tried to break free. "Nighty, night," said Barney with a chuckle as he exited the room.